Hi everyone, this is June. This is technically day 4 of recording myself, talking about my graduation, post-graduation feeling, and what I think of Toastmaster means to me. Hello everyone, my name is June. As of last Thursday, I am not a high schooler anymore officially. I was really excited to graduate because, it's always exciting to see what's ahead of me, right? And I really appreciate all of you for congratulating me on my graduation, and many of you guys asked me why. What do you have as your next chapter? What is your future plan? And those questions really represent those carings in this community. I'm talking about Toastmasters community and my family, friends, and all the other people that I love. Oh, I kind of forgot what I was gonna say, but I'll just keep going. Graduation. I thought I was gonna be super happy after graduation. After graduation, I thought I was gonna be super happy, stoked, excited to see what's ahead of me. But even before the graduation date, I felt a little sad, bittersweetness, some regrets that I currently have that I cannot take back. But graduation, it's just a mixture of a little bit of happiness and feeling a little sad, because I think there must be something to do with my background, moving to a different school as a sophomore, and essentially I moved to a lot different, the entirely different country, having to navigate some of the challenges. But I really am grateful that I made it. And it would have not been possible if there were not my friends, families, and community members in Newport Beach, for sure. Because people were really welcoming. I think the one best thing about this community is that people are so welcoming. If I seek for the opportunity that I wanted, they will provide. If I want something, if I wanted to make some friends, they are so kind, and they are really happy to help me. And I really appreciate that. Even though it was a whole lot different world from my background, I was able to get used to it. I was able to adapt to the new environment pretty quickly. And now, what's next plan? As I said, I have a lot of options. UCI, community college, or possibly serving my country, defending South Korea against North Korea. Is it defending South Korea? Yeah. I have so many options, and that makes me a little anxious. I don't like the phrase "I don't know," because it feels like it makes me a inconfident person, and it makes me a uncertain person. But my life is uncertain so far. As I said, I have so many options. Uncertainty. Even the advices from my teachers make me confused. One teacher told me, you have to keep grinding. You have to be a better version of yourself by day. Even if there are some obstacles in front of you, you have to go through. One step closer to your destination. On the other hand, my other teacher told me, sometimes you should take some time to smell the roses, which means I should appreciate what I have currently and what I have achieved so far. It felt a little weird because I was the type of person go, 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 go. And it applied to many of my friends and me who were thinking about internship, transferring, getting into workforce, and the relationship with professors in the future. I was not sure. I really liked those two advices, but I didn't know. I just didn't know which pathway to choose from. Should I keep grinding or take some time to feel this level of happiness in my daily life? I don't know. Uncertain. Let's talk about Toastmasters from now. Toastmasters, I have been inconsistent. I've been inconsistent with Toastmasters for the past 3 weeks, almost a month. I had school-related activities, research projects, graduation preparation, and lastly, I overslept for some days. I'm sorry about that. Uncertain. But the thing that I realized is that over the past 3 weeks, I stopped doing things. I stopped attending meetings. I stopped practicing impromptu by myself. I stopped watching or listening to medias. So I was not surrounded by great speakers. And do you know what I realized over the past 3 weeks? My skills froze. My mouth started freezing. And I think it's pretty obvious because it's like going to the gym. If you don't train, it doesn't grow. I could visually see that I was not making improvements. And that's fine, because I will be improving from now on. And also, other reason why I want to stay in Toastmasters is because life is uncertain, and Toastmaster International allows me to reflect on myself. Even if it's like 5 minutes a day, it allows me this ample time to think back to my past experiences, how I feel now, what I like. So I think Toastmasters makes me a little more calm and confident person. I know Toastmasters cannot magically remove uncertainties in my in my daily life, of my life. But I know that it will give me a better understanding of myself, because I'm going to share my stories with a lot of people. I will hear many people's advices. I will connect my story to other people's experiences, and I have lots of speeches to talk about. First, how I met God, how I was able to navigate in an environment where my dad is Buddha, where my mom's Christian. My dad used to be a Buddha. And the second speech is about how I have to persuade my mom and my dad to let me go to community college. My parents are almost dead sad on sending me to UCI. So for that speech, there should be a logic and persuasion and confidence. So I will practice this in front of you guys, and then I will actually execute in front of my parents. And third is just how I appreciate and how much I appreciate Toastmasters in general, and how this can help me throughout my journey. And it will be awesome. I really think that it's gonna grow me a lot, and I'm really excited to see what I can do from now on. Thank you for listening.